Afternoon, Deanne. Hey, good day, guys. Does help if you're on the right side.
Tons. Yeah, so if you approach fast enough, let's say 45, you just hear the horn at the flare. Just before that, you'll be fine for now. But I'll work on that. Just testing it out now. Glide at 40 also. And flat before touchdown, gently. Okay, 40 also can. Not less than that. Woohoo! Nice one! Are you gonna survive that? No, he stalled. What a nice experience.
That was a nice takeoff.
Call the crash truck.
Watch that booster guide. You got 4.5 minutes. It's on your gauge. When it reaches below the yellow, 800 psi, you're finished.
I come back to see a monster livery nose plant to the ground. I was like, I bet that's DN.
Pretty much.
Even with all that power, you can still stall it.
Yep.
Yeah, we're doing a circle thing here. You know, somebody's on fire.
Saw some dust kick up on that.
It's a nice vertical takeoff.
Yes, there's dust kick up now. So if you go low over the sand and you fly, then you get a whole cloud of dust. It's multiplied.
That's fun. That's fun.
It's can add some fun to the bush experience. Now let's kick up some dust together over the Salt Lake and everybody go low. This sort of thing. It will be massive.
Yes, sir.
It'll be good on YouTube, by the way.
At what height does that start to kind of affect the ground?
Ground effect heights are pretty low, so you need to be plane height.
Gotcha.
4 or 5 feet. A bit more still, but low.
Got to be above dust, though. There you go. There's some.
Yep.
There, you got to not be above grass.
Oh, I suppose that's true. I'd be out in the desert.
Sometimes of grass, some types can. Depends.
Saw a little bit up there.
Yeah. It depends. Nice one. Another thing to remember for the new Grravel, the electrical system also has been overhauled, more realistic. In this case, that means that the generator or alternator, whichever word you're used to, only starts running at about 3,000 RPM.
Okay.
In real life also, you wouldn't run a generator really when the RPM is too low. It will kick in later, so that's all simulated. So if you're idling and your electrical systems are on, you're actually draining them. Just so you know.
Good to know.
It's one of those things.
Let's see.
They won't go fast out. There's nothing much to drain. Landing light isn't that. So Pitot heat. Pitot is probably the most besides starter.
I'm very sure I'm going to experience that firsthand at some point.
You know what it is. So yeah.
Forex, good morning, everyone.
Hey, sorry.
Morning.
Hey, Forex.
Watching the air show here, Rico's Navik.
Ew. I wonder if I had my.
That's why it's a simulator, it's all fine. What gets hurt? Oh, nice dust kick up there.
Nice. Time we got here. Oop.
50.
Yep. Just gotta get my Volanta going here.
How's that work for you?
I like it. It's good, especially for a freeware tool. I mean, you can do a premium subscription, I guess, and get a few more features, but I haven't
No, same.
found the need to do it. You know.
More for cheap drivers.
Yeah. Yeah, there's one of the guys over in the Bush League server. He's got premium, and he said he was doing a tube flight yesterday, and the sim crashed, and the premium version of Volanta, I guess, keeps track of that stuff. Like he was able to resume his flight right where he crashed at,
Oh, nice.
which is kind of nice.
It's a cool tool. Yeah.
Alright, I've got 1 minute to departure.
Okay, I better put my feet down again.
Huh. That's
Otherwise, I
weird.
can depart. Already departed.
Right.
Would be quite a departure. Alright.
For some reason it's not-
Sorry, guys. Ouch.
Hey, welcome.
There we go.
Alright, that's 10 a.m. Wheels up. Roll out.
Alright.
Gotcha.
There we go.
Bridge
Rich.
behind us.
I have no idea where I'm going. Let's see.
Just follow Dragon.
Yeah. Trying to get a.
Oh yeah, there's no torch. I was like, why is there no light behind me? No torch.
Oh, sorry, yeah, a big torch. Sorry, no more switches. So the question is basically, do you want the torch or you want NOS?
NOS.
Okay.
Why not
That's all.
both?
No debate. Want
No
power.
debate, yeah? Okay, good.
I turned on the torch a few minutes ago, and I
You
didn't
know, we do
understand
actually
what was
need-
going on.
You don't actually need a parking brake, you know.
You break your half.
I mean, the other option would be to just tie the forward and back, tie the torch to the landing light. So you've got forward and back lights, maybe. But
Or repurpose the fuses to the left side, label them
Yeah.
differently, and imagine the buttons. It's also possible, by the way. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's okay.
Torch was nice following, trying to follow the other aircraft, like in Alaska particularly.
Yeah,
We
it was
had
actually.
weather and stuff.
It was definitely good. So I'll see what I can do. Maybe I can work something out with switches. We shall see.
I think you should just put a random number generator in there. So you have a random switch, and when you click it, you either get
Something
NOS,
happens.
a torch, or your wings go off.
yeah,
Random aircraft.
wings blow off. Yeah.
Not sure random aircraft features are a good idea. They will make for an exciting flight.
Right.
Venture. Aircraft randomizer. Shuffle the gauges, all that stuff.
Is the roll rate slightly reduced?
I think it's increased actually, but it may depend on the speed you're at. The spectrum has changed a little bit.
Okay.
It's more realistic in any case. Not sure it's reduced or not. It's changed over the versions.
Yeah, at high
It's
speed
really
it definitely feels less
Yeah.
rollable.
That would definitely be. Yeah, correct.
Yeah, cool.
What I'm doing there is I did take into account dynamic pressures on the console surfaces. No calculations. Wasn't there before, so that's a bit more realistic as well. A lot has happened. But overall, I think once you use it, you should feel more in control, besides the landing stall issue.
No, I think it feels solid, but what's the word you use? Raw. Yeah, it feels a bit more of a beast now.
Yeah,
Ah, cool.
feels more alive in the sky.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah. That's what I was looking for indeed. So definitely no longer on rails and stuff. Your torque is real. Yep, that works. Beautiful place here.
Yeah, I'll have to map some aileron trim roll to counteract the tendency to roll left a little bit.
You can. Yep. I did set the aileron roll trim to a certain value, so it balances at cruise speed. But other than that, yes, you have to adjust a little bit. So the keybind
Sure.
will help.
What is that cruise speed?
I'm taking it max continuous, so it should not roll at 5,500. But then again, depends on the speed you're at, altitude. So you always
Right.
need to, trim a little bit. So probably good idea to set your aileron trim keybinds.
Right. All right.
That'd be handy. Yep. The hydro effect is not strong enough in the sim yet, otherwise it will balance it out. But it
Right.
doesn't do it yet.
Yeah, I don't know if it's me, but it feels easier to trim now as well.
It should, yes. Yep. Spend some time on that. It was balanced. Time rate is also increased a bit from 3,200 to 4,000 FPM.
I was like, why can't I catch up with anybody? Flaps are down.
Yes, of course. They still drag. Yep.
The old warhorse.
Oh yeah.
Of course, these tires are big in VR.
Ray, are you in VR?
Yep.
Do you notice the LOD issue?
Which
with
issue?
The rest of LOD.
LOD.
No, I don't have that issue at the moment.
Hmm.
With which aircraft in particular, or the scenery?
The
Objects.
gravels.
The gravels.
Yeah.
Let me
They
go
tend-
external, zoom out, zoom in. I have no LOD issue, I think.
If the planes are further away from me, they tend to be just gray blocks.
Ah, okay, I'll watch out for that. I'll have to, okay, something I can tweak, no worries. I see what you mean.
Yeah, and the
Yeah, the
wheels.
LEDs in VR are different. Always have been. Yeah, correct.
Yep, yep.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember adjusting it previously.
Yeah, I'll have a look at that. Thanks. No problem. Easily adjusted.
I must say, it's very, very easy to feel like one with the plane now.
Yeah, that should be now different, right?
It's mist down here in this valley. Nice.
It's very subtle. I love it. Cool effect. I'm going down there.
Like being back in Alaska.
Yeah.
Yep, there's that feel,
We
right?
gotta do it one day, guys.
Oh,
Once there's a
man.
number
Oh,
plate.
that's a nice DAS effect.
Yeah, I saw that gravel cut in front of me
Uh-huh.
and all kicked up a bunch of dust over the sandbar there. That was awesome.
Yeah, it's fun, these multiplayer effects. Cool.
Oh yeah, that was great. That's awesome.
Is Water Wake a multiplayer effect?
Not yet. Not
Okay.
yet. I'm waiting for that.
Oh man, Deanne, that was awesome.
Yeah, totally. This guy's nuts.
He's not nuts. He's
Nope.
certifiable.
Certifiable.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get low, dragons. Let me taste the dust.
Definitely feels alive now.
Yeah, no, she feels really good.
The physics are great. It's really cool.
Look at this cloud.
Here goes Wolf through the trees. I saw that. Nice. Following you.
Saw the split. Saw the split there.
Oh, your trail.
Ah,
Used to catch up
ah.
like that. Split again.
Could you taste that? Could you taste that, dragons?
That was good.
I got it stuck in my teeth.
Have to be careful down here in the shadows, so it's hard to tell where the sometimes where the trees are.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
I need to
true.
watch that. Yeah.
I think they just updated the wrecks again. It's definitely getting better with their vegetation and stuff.
Yeah, I was out in Menorca in the Balearics, and they've got like springtime flowering bushes and stuff now. It's a bit
Oh,
like
nice.
Bijan now. Yeah, so there's lots of purple and blue bushes where all the blossoms come in.
That's cool.
Good to have both of them. They're not competing, and they're both getting better.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm a little bummed though that Bijan's boat like docked boats and stuff like that. I'm a little bummed that you have to be running the his Four Seasons mod in order to use it, at least according to
Yeah.
the description. Because I was thinking about buying it as a separate one, because that annoys me when I'm flying like coasts and stuff, and all the docks and everything are sunk. I was like, oh, maybe I'll get that, and it's like, nope, you got to run Four Seasons alongside it.
I'm flying it now. I was flying Rex last week, and this time I'm flying Bijan.
Nice.
I like the trees for Bijan better still. They're better modeled.
Yeah.
Of course, Rex is basically Microsoft trees modified,
Right.
but better for VR. Ah, yeah, pros and cons. They're both nice.
Yep.
Both getting better.
I did discover that the ray masked reflections, I turned that off in VR, and it got rid of the weird horizon line that sometimes shows up.
I've
Like,
done the same. It's off. Yeah,
Yeah.
only in VR. Otherwise, I use it.
Yeah.
It only
it's,
disappears in VR.
Yeah.
Yep.
I haven't seen
Yep.
a difference.
Plus, you have FPS penalty for the ray marched.
I
It's
set
not
mine
lethal.
to medium, I think.
For VR?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. I got it off and it's smooth.
Yeah, I got it
No,
off.
because I
It's
realized
smooth
if
and
I turn it off when I fly over bridges over water, it looks damn weird.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You just need a little bit of it to look good. If you set it too high, you actually get this weird white outline.
yeah, that's why I turned it off, because it has the weird white outline, but it also does that, like the weird straight across the screen line that shows up,
Yeah,
and
the horizon.
it's pretty strange. But
Yeah, I might.
Yeah, that horizon line's been there
Yep,
since
okay.
SU4,
Right.
I think it was.
I see
Right.
it
Yes.
now on my left. On my right, sorry. Yeah, I might turn it off later and give it a try, see how it goes.
yeah,
So yeah, play with the ray marched indeed. Try off for low. Yeah.
yeah, but it
Yeah,
doesn't
the
do it in
overclock,
flat
yeah.
screen for some reason.
You used all your NOS up yet, Tom?
No, I'm saving it.
Well, dear.
NOS is great for a quick catch up in a group flight.
Right. Let's get back.
And
Hey, what are
dust
you doing?
effect is great.
Yeah.
Yep. That's nice. It's really fun. I think really awesome for groups.
Very cool.
It would have been serious fun in the Andes.
Yeah, especially
Yeah.
across that big salt flat.
True. Yeah. More of that is coming, I'm sure. Maybe a beachfront, something like this.
Beachfront, or maybe all of Australia eventually.
Yeah, all of Australia, right?
I wonder how it would look over around Ayers Rock.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Get a dust tornado, everyone circles it.
When the dust settles, it's gone.
Yep. .7.
Beach.
Yay, dust. Freeze. All right, let's try this. Hello, beach. Not much dust for the beach, I think.
Yeah.
Needs sands. Well, it doesn't do that.
Yep, there's not much dust.
Yep, you need a sand plane.
Yep.
It'll come. Eventually there will be water spray and other things. All that. Snow. Snow is there already, I think. It will
Yeah,
pick up snow.
I think snow
Yep.
does kick up a little bit. Yeah.
Snow does, yes. But the best is sand.
I can't wait for the day when we fly low over water and you get droplets all over the windscreen.
There you go.
go.
Then I want to get a splash on the boat planes.
Yeah.
And dirt accumulation, as long as you fly. Flies on the
Bugs,
leading edge.
yeah.
Yeah, you need a bug wiper perhaps, so you lose performance, this sort of stuff.
Mosquito bites.
Yeah, no, not those, huh?
Bird poop.
Smack in the middle of your windscreen.
Malaria.
Seagull.
Crocodile. Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, I want teeth marks in the wing.
Yeah. First airport.
Meow. Airport. Meow. Whoa, yeah, there goes the wing, you see the problem. Still there.
A paved runway. What the hell?
Yeah, what is this?
Don't look at me. I
Reduce
didn't
the
plan this route.
One of the 5 paved runways in New Zealand, apparently.
Well,
I take it you haven't seen much
right
of
on
those.
top of me.
No, it's all been basically like grass or dirt runways for the most part, except
Welcome to New
for
Zealand.
a very select few.
Half the time we were circling above the waypoint and discussing where the red actually is.
Great.
Is that a dirt strip or is that just a shadow in a field?
Right.
There's gonna be probably a couple more paved on this this leg.
That's okay.
Shock and horror.
I don't think Will was here for the briefing where we were doing only 2 paved runways, but that's okay. Next week is written for Stoll, so excellent timing on this gravel.
Yep. By then we'll do an update. We'll see. First I saw the feedback first.
I got a stall spot right here.
What's that? You got it. Oh, nicely done though.
I'm not quite sure how I'm going to get out of this one.
There you go.
Oh yeah, that was easy.
Start the roll, engage NOS, vertical takeoff.
Helicopter.
Yeah.
No problem.
Oh, nice canyon of the river here. Very cool.
Love these hill rivers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even with the replacement dem, it's still weird.
I don't know why they can't get this right, but okay.
Right.
That's fun.
So I love the clear rivers instead of using the built-in water mask that makes it look like, I don't know, water.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's nice. Yeah, does look cool.
Oof. Yeah, it's too dark in these down in these valleys. I'm like gonna slam into something.
Turn up your shadow
Avoid that
maps.
tree, Grravel.
Yeah, waiting for the sun to come up a little bit more over the mountains there.
Yeah, all I'm seeing is different shades of green
Yeah,
and
right.
black.
50 Shades of Green.
Where did that forest come from?
Yeah. Who put this forest here? The NOS is such a get out of jail free card in this thing.
Yes. Totally. Yeah.
Oh, I'm not gonna make that ridge. Never
Yes, you
mind.
can.
Just point the nose vertical and punch the NOS.
No problem.
So ridiculous. I love it. Yeah, it's been kind of funny these last week and a half. We've been flying the Himalayas over in Bush League, and we've had to switch over to the turbines, so 208s and Kodiaks and stuff, and everybody's still flying. For the first couple days, everybody was still flying the valleys like they did before in the Cubs, and then you get to like a sheer rock face, and guys are trying to climb over them, and you're already at like 19,000 feet. You're like, oh god, I'm not gonna make it over this. It's just not enough.
Yeah,
Not
it's
enough
different
air
as
to
well.
grab, and there's not enough
Yeah.
response from the engines.
We had the same problem at Warbird Wednesday. We just reached Tibet a while ago. We did Everest a few days ago.
We just did
20,000
Everest on
feet.
Thursday.
Just very thin air. It's just
Yeah.
all different. The runways are doubled and all that stuff. So
You're like, I've got no control response. There's nothing for
No,
the control
exactly.
surfaces to do anything.
Or your rudder does half the work and whatever. Right? So this
Right, yeah.
is all different. Yeah.
It is
Or you
fun though.
can-
There's some really cool spots in Tibet. I mean, that are lower, where you can actually take cubs and stuff. There's some really awesome spots.
There is. Yeah, some of the terrain is really cool. Nice.
And the Himalaya mesh is really good.
Yeah, it's surprisingly good. Textures are interesting also. It's pretty nice. It's a very good atmosphere there.
Mm-hmm.
Better than it was before, about a year ago. It's really improved a lot. Fantastic.
Yeah, I certainly didn't spend 18 attempts trying to land the Kodiak on Everest summit the other day.
Oh, I got to about 23,000. I'm like, I don't know, man. She doesn't really want to go much higher. And I was like looking up at
No.
Everest. I was like, no.
It takes so much work to get up to that altitude, and then you
Yep.
go for a landing, and you're like, this isn't stopping. This is stopping and flipping. You
Right,
go off the
yeah.
side. You'll go off the side and you lose 10,000 feet just gaining your airspeed back.
Right,
there were
yeah.
a few air strips, mountain strips, and there you literally have to drop off the cliff at the end just to gain speed to fly further.
Yeah.
With some aircraft. This is crazy. Cool experience though.
Yeah, we ended that one at Lukla on Monday, and that was fun seeing like 30 guys trying to come into Lukla, and it was already like just after sunset, so everybody's like trying to gauge the valley approach and everything in low light conditions. Plus there's another like probably 30 people hanging out trying to land F-18s and 747s there.
Always. I was exactly there doing the same thing on Wednesday, also sunset after our Robert Wednesday. We ended at Lukla also. Quite a challenge. The hard part is the gauging, right? Because you're used to seeing the airstrip in a certain way, but it's got 12% change.
Yep.
Different, yeah.
That was my problem. I landed fine, but then I was like, oh, I have to still taxi up this thing, you know? I was like, I shouldn't have used my beta on this. I could have just rolled up to the top of the hill, you know?
Correct. Topping is easy enough after you land.
Yeah.
But, yeah. All things to touch down there, really.
Yeah, I mean, that strip is difficult enough. But when you've got 30 other aircraft distracting you, it's like...
That's crazy.
Hey, look, there's an A320, you know?
Right, yeah.
They're always there.
No. It's a fun challenge, though.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's my favourite one to do in the Kodiak, which is just taxi out and then just let gravity take you off the end of the runway. And then apply power.
And then, yeah, just roll coast down the hill.
Yeah. And at the last second get some power on.
Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah, we flew into Harrow Thursday, which it's not a problem if you're in small turbines and stuff like that. I want to try it in a bigger plane though, because that's kind of a crazy approach. It's got like that Tibetan monastery like just off the approach, which is really cool. Neat scenery.
Right.
Yeah, I got in there on the DC-6, and it's not particularly difficult. It's just you've got to get everything right at the right time, otherwise, you know, you're chasing all your checks.
Right.
I think the first attempt I had, I thought this is absolutely perfect. I was like, shit, I've got any gear down.
Yep.
That happens.
Although some of my shortest landings in the P-38 have been without gear.
Good work. Taking over a bit tricky. Landing sure successful.
Yeah, that was a really short lane. Oh, that's why.
That's why.
That's not fireworks in the background, that's sparks.
Yeah. Let's see, where is this? Okay.
Well, this river's going uphill, and it's got a tilt to it.
How does it do that?
Science.
Science rules.
Wow, you could actually water ski down this section.
Looks like a half pipe.
I saw a video the other day of a guy using skis to surf, like he was skiing down a wave.
Jeez.
And I was like, how do you even get up on the wave in the first place, man?
Yeah.
Do you get jet skied in, towed in, probably?
Oh, probably, yeah.
That's all the big wave guys do now. They all get tow-ins.
Let's see here. Sneak around the backside, maybe. I see Regulus and Dark over there with him. Looks like it.
Yep.
Let's go around to the, yep.
Whee!
Sounds like they're supposed to fix that popcorn cloud issue with the next sim update, I guess.
Yeah, I've already seen stuff on the forums. It's not fixed. God damn it. There's a meter 40 miles away that says there's no cloud.
Yeah. I don't know when I saw that the sign up for the next open beta was opening up, the last dev update, but
Yeah, opened overnight, I think.
did it?
Well, overnight our time, anyway.
Yeah. I just never want to do those because I don't want to have to reinstall the sim again.
Yeah.
Same.
It's not worth it.
No way to
Yep,
bugger
yeah.
everything up.
Yep. Almost not installing it.
Yeah. And it always seems like, because I know Photos by Kev does a lot of those updates, and it seems like every
Whoa.
time we do journey flights, it seems like he has like 4 or 5 crashes a flight to desktop, and that guy's got a serious rig. So I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't know if I want to get involved in that stuff.
Especially as, you know, they say, hey, we fixed this, go and test it, and everyone unanimously says it's not fixed.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
and then the actual STU actually ships and it's still not fixed, and you're like,
Right,
well,
yeah.
do I really want to go through potentially 2 complete sim downloads just to get it fixed
Nope.
again, back to the
Right.
point where none of the bugs are fixed?
Yep.
Alright, let's see.
Anyway, I've got more important things to test, like NOS.
Yep, absolutely. Try to deplete it.
But we're still looking for the cup holder.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, the cup holder.
What the heck,
Okay,
Grravel?
so yeah. Well, there's the X cup.
Yeah,
Jesus.
It's got a nice monster
it's like,
cup.
go fly the
You
X
guys be
cup.
happy with that. This cup knows too.
We've only been asking since launch.
Yeah, that's true.
Not listening to your customers, I don't know.
Nope, terrible.
Such a horrible dev.
So mean,
Unrealistic
gives us
flight
all these free
models.
airplanes.
Just
Oh
crazy.
yeah, terrible. Oh, look at the scenery. This is gorgeous. Over these mountains.
Coming up over the ridge there.
Lovely. Yeah, nice.
Well, Gravel, this thing flies like a dream.
Yeah, it does.
Yay.
Yep.
Yeah, it does good.
Glad you're happy with it, guys.
Did
Also,
you rework the camera view in the cockpit, like the default pilot view?
Not yet.
I'm
Not
looking-
yet.
Like I'm looking more down than I usually do. But
Haven't changed it yet.
interesting.
Yeah. I gotta have a look at it though. See if it needs work.
Not bad. I can just see more of the dash in the default camera view than I feel like I used to be able to.
Maybe compared to a previous version, because you should be able to see all the buttons as well.
Right, yeah.
Which is,
It's not a bad thing. I just don't remember seeing all the dash. I usually remember seeing like the line or the bottom of the camera view being cut off at like the top 3 dials.
I see. Maybe it was an older version because it's been like that for
Possibly.
a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, not a bad thing, just something different. I tried flying this route in the F-18 just to get a sense of what Will had done with it. And this next airport, I crashed and burned and spun out, and it was very, very bad. I hit a house with a wing, and I just spun.
Oh, no.
That could make you vomit if you were in VR.
Yeah,
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Dragging you home, wrecker.
Yeah.
See where the crater is.
Hope cleaned up the mess.
Pop Dragon's crater.
Yeah.
Oh, nice river here, sandbank. Very cool.
Yeah, if anyone sees a good gravel bar or sandbar, there's plenty to land on.
Oh yeah, there are. Just look at the fields and opportunities, the hills. It's a big playground here.
Yeah,
Sushi.
definitely.
Seriously.
And thankfully, the next leg, Kev has made a stall playground we're gonna hit.
You mean for next week's flight?
Yeah, next week's flight. I was just flying and I was like, I wonder if I was on flightsim.to looking for little, sceneries along the way, and I was like, oh look, it's the stall playground, and I was like, oh look, Photos by Kev made this. We're definitely gonna hit that.
Bird Cat's
Nice.
got a good spot up there on top of that hill.
Oh,
Yeah,
yep.
that's
Hello there. Nice one.
time to stretch.
Time to go to bed for me. I'm
Betcha.
gonna put it down, guys. I need to knock out. But glad to join you for a while.
Yeah.
Happy to have you along, man.
Thanks for joining us, Mel.
Thanks for the update.
Pleasure. Enjoy the rest of your trip.
Yep.
And see if we can
Thanks
put
for
it
the
down
update.
there.
Yeah, take care, Ray.
See you around.
Cheers, bud.
Take care. Have a good one.
Shall do.
Thanks for your
See if I can. Pleasure. You can enjoy new aircraft. Can I land here? There's not for landing. There's not for landing. Nope. It's funny valley thing. Let's try this. Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
I heard a stall horn.
Yeah, it's just nice. I'm done. Oh. Okay, guys. See
Okay,
you.
take care.
Take it easy.
Bye bye. Take care.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Oof. A little bumpier up here than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, it's a bit rough.
Let's see. Oop, 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 oop. Ah, that left wing still wants to just
Yeah, there's quite a bit of
dump down on even when I'm on the ground. It wants to. All right.
you get quite a bit of tug on that left aileron at higher speeds, right?
Yeah.
Gonna have to trim that out.
Well, knowing Ray, we'll have another update tomorrow to test out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Gives you a sense of purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Probably jotting down all the amendments is gonna make Munsis wake up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think it plays great. It just needs a little bit of tweaks to the low speed performance, flight dynamics a little bit. Otherwise, I think it's really
Yep.
nice.
It's probably 95% there.
Yeah.
If this plane has glass doors like the Kit Fox, I would never gotten the Kit Fox.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
Actually, I've been bugging him on that since day one, and he told me it's impossible.
Yeah, it's
Model
with
issues.
this model. It's yeah, I can't do it, unfortunately. And I know Gunnerman tried really hard to do it.
Yep.
Yeah.
I saw the early drafts.
The one you should be bugging is junks.
Well, yeah, that was what I was just about to say. Now that you got Jonks and them guys involved. I mean, I wouldn't put them past them just to rebuild the plane from the ground up, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, at some point we'll get them all from Tail Dragon. I know the 2.7's been doing a lot of the texture work on it. He's been working on that for a while now.
Yeah.
Because I bugged Tail Dragon the other day just to kind of check in on him, make sure he's doing okay, because I hadn't heard from him in a while. And he's like, yeah, I'm plugging away at some of my payware stuff that I'm developing. He's like, but he's like, the modeling and everything's done on the mall. It's just been passed over to 2.7 to do all the texture work and everything. But of course, he's been busy with other projects too. So,
Right.
but
Nice.
we'll get it eventually.
Yeah.
I was just like, man, I hope he didn't burn out, because he was going hard there for
Yeah, he was.
a couple months. He's like, and I'm working on this model and this model and this model. I'm like, oh my god, dude.
Yeah, I slammed a house on this approach. There's a house like right on this end.
Where the hell?
You tried to get an 18 in here.
Yes. Yes, I did.
Outstanding that you still tried even when you saw the strip.
Well, I didn't know what the strip looked like until I got here.
Oh, yeah, wow.
Initially, I thought the landing strip was the beach.
Right, yeah.
Alright, this is not technically the halfway point, but if you guys want to make it the halfway, we can do that. Technically, it's the next airport.
Probably close enough.
Sure.
Where are we
Alright.
at? Yeah, we can go ahead and do that. That's fine. Yeah, she takes just a little bit of right rudder input on the landing, otherwise she likes to kind of come left on you and drop that way. What is on top of this building? There's all these little...
Do you guys want to make this the halfway, or do you want to move on to the NZNS?
I'm good either way.
Yeah. I would say let's just go ahead and do it now. We'll just...
Okay.
10 minutes isn't going to make or break us, so we can take it now.
Alright.
Okay, I'll go make coffee.
As well.
Yeah, 2 sugars, please.
2 and 2.
Oops. What is...
Oh.
Resume.
Oh yeah, turn your power off if you're not moving. If you're on idle, or you'll kill it either way.
I want a camera angle that's leaning to the left just a little bit for taxi.
Yeah.
They had that in the kit Fox when it launched, and then they took it away when they updated it for some reason.
One guy you could have asked is gone. So.
I know, right? I thought about mentioning it to him, and I was like, that's fine. All right. Cancel, no.
Nice landing, Deanne. Oh, Tokyo Drift.
Nice. I think the low speed handling's not too bad actually.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Did Dark and Regulus take off an hour early?
I think they probably did, because both them guys tend to have to go to work about halfway through the flights.
Yeah, they look like they're halfway to North Island.
Oh, I was gonna mention I was having all sorts of weirdness going on with the Kodiak this week. The last 2 or 3 flights, my idle control, anytime I go to high idle, it kills the engine. And then
What, like a cut? Like you were actually hitting the cut rather than...
I don't know. Like, I don't know if it's registering it. Like when I go to move it forward to high idle, I don't know if it's thinking that it's moving back into the cutoff position or something like that. But I've never had that problem before. Well, I had it one time before, and I can't remember if that was before this last update or not. But any other time before, it's never been an issue. And then, but it did, like, it's done it the last 3 times I've flown it. And then, yeah, and then on Thursday, it would intermittently not stop at the assigned altitude. Like it would just climb through the altitude and keep going up.
I've seen people say that before, that they've dialed it in, the VS'd up to it, and it's just carried on, just climbing. Goes straight back target.
Right. Yeah, usually I do flight level changes if I'm climbing, and yeah, it would just keep going right through the altitude. It was weird.
Do you try toggling the flight director? That's what I've seen other people suggest, and it happens.
I did toggle it on and off a couple times, but I mean it was intermittent throughout the flight, like because we tend to do a lot of touch and goes and things like that, and sometimes it would climb up to the altitude and stop where it was supposed to, and other times it would just go, nope, I'm just gonna keep on going. So weird.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if that's probably going to be the NXI, isn't it?
That's probably my guess. Yeah, it's probably just a weird bug with the NXI.
Anybody create a nitrous donut yet?
Nitrous donut? No.
You?
Yeah.
Don't give me any ideas.
Tom's going for it.
He's gonna do it anyway.
Too much torque. I'm airborne.
Yeah, it's definitely not as easy to donut as it used to be,
Nope.
and that's even without the nitrous.
Yep.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Nailed it. You can land on that house, kind of.
I mean, you can usually land on a house once. Let's see if I.
Oh, somebody needs new shingles.
Oh yeah.
Whoops.
Yeah, I definitely don't have the rudder authority I used to have.
Oh, that was dumb. Why did I do that? Forgot that shutting off the load. Oh, no, that won't do it. Will it? Nope. Shit. Forgot that shutting off the power erased my flight plan. Oh well.
We don't need no stinking flight plan.
Merely a suggestion. I gotta follow everybody else now. That's fine. Actually, do I have... I do not. I have that disabled. Oh well. Thought I had my little nav map add-on in there, but nope.
Ouch. I got the camera locked on you, DN. Locked on. You can't escape my view no matter what you try. Well, you can try that, but I'm still locked
Yeah.
up.
Burrowing underground doesn't help.
Still people on the ground, eh? Must be.
What about that?
Oh yeah, I forgot what time we were taking off at.
I think we're good.
I think we're ready to go.
Yeah, I think everybody's back, I think. Ooh. Some frame drop for some reason. That was weird.
Everyone's up.
Yep.
Rock on.
What's that?
What's that?
Where the hell did everybody go?
We gone.
Wheels up. Wheels up.
Wheels up. Wheels up.
Not sure which way. Looks like you're off to the northeast a bit from us. I have my directions right.
South of you, actually. There we go. Now I got everybody.
Look at that. Getting a little. So we got a low cloud layer over the ocean there.
Ah, shucks. Too low.
Good thing the water's only 3 feet deep.
Yeah.
How long did you guys end up flying last week, Dragons? I think I left and it was
Oh, it was.
closing out like 5 o'clock or something.
Yeah, I mean, me and Will actually left to go fly in, what was it, Andorra or Angora?
Dory, I think.
But I think total I flew for 9 hours last week on Saturday.
Yeah, I left right as we started to turn back north, like after we got out of that big
Yeah.
valley and started to go back up north towards Yosemite or whatever. I was like, okay, I gotta call it.
That's about where we called it, or where I called it.
Yeah.
But I think I flew for 9 hours in VR, which is the longest I've flown in VR yet.
Wow.
I'm thinking of, because Kando's at an actual fly-in today, so I think I'm gonna put an announcement in his server and just be like, hey everyone, let's do a stole drag comp, and just run that today. Considering doing that. Or, maybe I'll go sail some seas.
Old Sea of Thieves.
Yeah, you should get it. Come sail with me and Will.
Oh, I've got it.
What are you doing? Let's go.
Well, I don't. It's always on Xbox Ultimate Game Pass, so it's installed on my machine. I just.
What are you doing? Let's go.
G21. What is?
That's
Goose.
the goose.
Oh, is that what that is? Okay.
Yeah.
The goose. I'm getting there. I'm just getting her fired up here. Oh, that sound.
Yeah, I don't know. Doesn't really do it for me.
The goose or Sea of Thieves?
The goose.
The goose. Like, I mean, it's cool. Like, but it's just that one particular. It's just I don't know. Got other planes that I want. So.
Yeah. I just don't know how much I would fly it. Like the F-35, just like that one.
Yeah, I go back and forth on that one.
Have you still not broken the seal on that?
No, I haven't. I just can't, I don't know. It feels like it's something it's just too much, Too many buttons, too many. I'll do it eventually, I promise. I'll report back when I do it.
You'll get on one week and it'll be, oh my god, this plane's amazing. It's so realistic. It's got so many buttons. It's awesome.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I don't know. I might get it if it goes on sale or something like that, but it's not high on my priority list.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't really think I'd like the goose, but I've been flying it like every time I hop on now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun, and it handles pretty good on water, so it makes it a little more
Good on water.
sense.
I flew from Kona on the Big Island over to Maui and landed in the bay there by where the marina is. It's north of Kihei. I can't remember the name of it. And taxied it to shore and dropped the gear and crawled up on the beach. And it was flew really, really well. It's slow and lumbering, but it's
well, I mean,
cool
that's just kind of the way those birds were, It's just, it's nothing wrong with it.
It feels
kind of wallows when you fly it.
Yeah, it's a school bus.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have days like that.
Right.
Yeah, but it sounds amazing.
Yeah, I'm still going back and forth on getting the stagger wing, so it's.
Oh, the stagger wing's fun too.
It's fun, yeah. you can never figure out the fuel valves on it.
Yeah, really.
That thing definitely needs fuel gauge.
Yeah, well, it's got the one, but it doesn't give you whatever you got in each tank, which is kind of annoying.
It'll just give you the
Just the
total,
total.
but you still have to then manage, okay, I've spent that much on this tank and that much on this tank, so
Right.
I would like a fuel gauge. I'm also still conflicted about the goose. I actually don't like flying boats that much, but I like the sound.
Yeah.
I like this better than I think I'd ever like that, whatever one they just dropped. That thing I would never get.
Oh, was that the Dornier or whatever the heck it is,
Yeah.
or it's a really old.
Yeah, those kind of ones I don't really care all that much for.
The problem is though is that they usually do halfway decent models, but then they dumb down the flight dynamics and all these local legends, and they're just kind of been pretty disappointing so far from what I've heard.
The only reason I'd buy that would be to fly the historic mission.
Right, yeah. It's
And
definitely not something that's gonna be a regular rotation on my hangar, so it's
No.
just not worth it for me.
I have water in the cockpit.
Gonna call you salty.
What would be cool though would be to get the big flying boat with the what was it 6 engines?
Oh,
Maybe a
the
10 or something.
Martin
called.
Mars?
Yeah.
Or are we talking a different thing? The Martin Mars would be cool. I mean, that thing would be fucking huge.
Give me the Spruce Goose, man.
Yeah, the Spruce Goose is pretty
Yeah,
sweet.
but I think the Dornier 10 was even Mars, I believe. I'm not sure, but it was definitely not a small plane.
Yeah.
I think they actually keep the Martin Mars on the island here in BC, I think. I don't know if they fly it anymore, because maintenance for the thing is apparently, like, the biggest pain in the ass. Unless you need a big-ass lake to get that thing up.
Right.
Zeppelin. That's what I want next.
This is air travel.
I know Jonks is
The lead?
We got the
made it
Velocicopter, whatever that thing is.
Right.
That abomination of... Before
Historic.
you know it, they'll start adding all of these electric city hopping helicopters and all that.
I know that on Jonks' developer server, he put a developer challenge out to make an airship. And I think the deadline's coming up here shortly, but I don't know if I don't know if we'll see any airships from it, but I've seen a few teams that are working on just something funny.
Yeah. Give me a cool steampunk airship.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
Goodyear blend.
With guns. I want guns on my airship.
Yeah.
The Albatross from Jules Verne.
There you go.
Master of the World, yeah.
Yeah, I just want to see 30 Zeppelins in a group flight bouncing off each other, you know, all the dynamics of that.
Yeah.
You need a special weather preset for that. With gusting wind.
Yeah. Variable gusting wind.
Yep.
Not that I'm a huge hot air balloon fan, but a nicely done hot air balloon would be cool. I would try it.
You need a parachute option to go with that.
Right.
I think you just get those FSX Mach 2 hot air balloons, though.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm not sure. That would be weird because the way that the weather is implemented, you'd be like, okay, this is alright.
Live
Floating
weather,
along,
just
and
no
then
air.
Another random crazy METAR would kick on, and it would just throw you all over the place.
Yeah, it would be interesting.
Take the dirt runways, boys. Who needs asphalt?
I got water. Lots of it.
There's a joke in there somewhere. Do. Yeah, no. Once we get like a beaver on floats and
Oh yeah, the
whatnot,
beaver's gonna be
I'll
good.
fly that a lot. I'll definitely get that. That's just
Yeah,
always been like one
I
of those
just hope
planes that I just love.
I just hope somebody can figure out the water physics on the stuff with the pontoons.
Yeah, there's something weird going on there. How that's
Because the hulls are
if it's
amazing.
it seems like if it's a single hull, it's not an issue, but yeah, once you do like the pontoons, it becomes a problem.
Water is smooth. Yeah, there's a video series this guy has on YouTube about flying the goose, and it's actually quite good. Learn a decent bit of stuff from it.
Yeah, one of our customers when I was still working aviation, he had a goose. They'd fly in every once in a while. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, we have goose to F.
I think his didn't have the fixed pontoon, so it had the fold up ones. So it was a later model. Yeah.
I saw a video where a guy put I guess it had the stock or the fixed ones, and then he put the retractables.
I don't know if that was like because I think it had to be a different wing design too, because they kind of folded up into the ends of the wings a little
Yeah,
bit.
I've seen something about them. They cut the wing or something like that to fit room for it. Like I guess you can do it after the fact. It's probably a lot of money. It's probably not cheap, but
Yeah, it's not an aircraft that you would own unless you were probably independently wealthy.
Try as I might, Ian, I cannot get under.
Hey?
I said, try as I might, I cannot fly underneath you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I flying too low for you? You can go to the left or the right.
Where's the fun in that?
I flew under both of you, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, plenty of room down here.
Oh, there's an interesting hill.
Got a lot of switchbacks on it.
Going vertical.
I was gonna say I was waiting to see if you were gonna pull up or not.
Bridge.
Okay.
Man, and I just climbed. What did I climb for?
Way too high for it. I haven't come around with.
I wouldn't bother. You're not getting under it.
Oh, okay.
I'm back in the air, guys.
Welcome back.
Had a hard cat crash and a Rexpo meltdown.
Uh-oh.
nothing like double barrel.
Right.
I'll try to catch up. I don't think that'll be a
That
problem.
was the weirdest thing yesterday. I'm sitting there reading the email, and all of a sudden my screen just goes blank.
That's weird.
Just
Turn
went
out to be
black.
the cable?
I have no idea what it was.
Ah,
Yeah, I'm
Started,
not.
restarted, pulled cables, put the cables back, still no good, no nothing.
yeah.
Finally said fuck it and went and got something to eat. Came back, turned the computer on, and up comes the screen. Go figure.
Weird.
Not saying it's aliens or anything, but it's aliens.
Yeah, and I think no, it was Putin.
Yeah.
Putin, yeah, it's his fault.
Special
Bastard.
cable operation.
Special cable operation.
Yeah.
Jesus.
We go after the HDMI cables.
Yeah.
Have to pay in rubles now.
I would hold the word ransom for 1 billion rubles.
Not worth a lot now.
Not much.
Right. Let's see.
Scenery here is beautiful.
Yeah, and the weather, the clouds are
Yes.
just
Yep.
thin enough that it makes it kind of nice to keep, lose track of yourself if you go through 'em. Well, these clouds are kind of almost like boiling up off of the hills here.
Yeah. a bit strange.
Could only just fit under you there, Tom.
Victory roll.
Why are we at 11,000 feet?
Oh, why not?
Yeah, fair point. Well made.
I was wondering where you guys were at. I was like, kept looking for you down low.
Wow, had all this NOS to burn off.
Fair point.
Oh, the goose is above us.
Spectacular scenery up high and down low.
Yeah.
Yeah, can't beat it. It's really nice.
No, it's really good.
Very nice.
Very nice. There are pylons in the bottom of this valley.
Yes, just saw that.
Are they solid?
Yeah.
Usually are.
Yeah, I keep forgetting I've got the cable mods for Europe, so when I'm flying in Europe, I go, oh, look, it's a pylon. Make sure I don't fly into that, and then fly into the cables.
Whoops. Hoodoo.
Are we all surround the goose? Let's give him an escort.
I'm going for the river. Some high-speed taxiing.
There you go.
It's a little bumpy.
Bridge.
Where?
Whoa.
Oh.
Oh, someone just insta turn around.
My plane doesn't float.
Yeah, it bounces, doesn't float.
After all this time, I'm still not getting this water skiing luck.
Oh my. There's traffic driving under the bridge on the water.
Uh-oh, that's not
Go under it.
That means that it's a no-go on the bridge.
It
Can't
is a
time
No
no.
on the
between the
bridge.
cars.
Yep, no go on that bridge.
Challenge accepted.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I got this.
Although, to be fair, I've seen some pretty high suspension bridges in Europe with traffic driving down the valleys underneath them.
Oh, the goose is going for the bridge. Does he make it? Oh, he does.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh, if I want to do this. Oh God.
Oh, you didn't make it, Wolf.
Nope.
Too low.
The river rose up and grabbed me. There. It's not exactly flat
that.
through there. Attempt number 2. Here we go. Jesus.
Oh, there's another
I
bridge
did
ahead.
it. Did it. Did it.
Dragons nailed it.
First try.
In fact, it's only Wolf that hasn't made it, I think.
Listen.
Twice.
Listen here. You know it's a good bridge when you duck in real life.
Yeah, I always kind of feel like that. I'm like,
That just means you're flying too high.
try this other one, but yeah, this river is weird and bumpy.
Yep.
Just rapids.
Yep.
This one.
4X just found that out. Just like me.
Well, shit.
Yep. Rexpo found one of the bumps too.
No, I found it. I didn't find it. It found me.
Hey,
Made it.
I clipped my my vertical and ended up like 500 feet in the air. Like, technically made it.
Oh well.
What is that? Hold short painted line.
It is. It's painted on the grass.
Yeah. Looks like there's another one that's weird on the middle of the runway. Or near the end.
I like how there's like actual signage, like
Yeah.
posts, and then like painted lines.
This is one of the ones that was added in the latest update too. Just to
Really?
keep- yeah.
Runway.
One of the runways that was, you know, not in this sim yet, and then they added it, and it's got weird taxi signs and weird painted lines.
And airport buses on the grass.
Yeah. Good old machine learning generated, probably.
Right, yeah. It's like super.
Using, you know, data from wherever they pull the data from.
Right.
Because they added the, over by Candonian Heights, they added NV11, but they didn't add the actual airport, they just added the weird dirt strip out on the other side of the lake.
Whatever.
I don't know.
Yeah, let's see. No, barrel's still good. Saw that.
I saw that. You can't hide nothing from me. Can't imagine that live weather is 1 knot of wind, but whatever.
Yeah.
Water's pretty calm.
Water's really calm.
Yeah, it makes it hard to judge distance when it's this calm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Especially with these clouds. I don't know if I believe that.
Right.
Yeah, they seem to be pretty low.
Yeah.
I'm in VR and I still can't really tell how high am I.
Yeah, I'm way too low. I gotta pull up a little bit. SJ is just there, like high-speed taxiing across. You are a speedboat now, sir.
Yes.
Right.
Don't sink.
Hey, I'm getting
I'm trying to get myself
maximum
like,
use of my plane.
I keep porpoising, so I'm trying to like actually keep it down, but it's a very fine speed at which you can do.
Keep it on the level.
Hey, porpoising is the new thing in F1.
Like, am I on right now? No, I'm literally like
Hydroplaning, or you're
3 mils above the water. Oh, no.
what's the vehicle that uses ground effect over water?
A chronoplon. Oh, well, that was the Russian one that they did. They had that big ground effect one that they used up in like the North Sea was like the Chronoplon, which was just a basic big boat with like jet engines on it.
Right.
And real stubby wings.
Caspian Sea
fly
monsters.
like a couple feet
Yes,
above the water.
Sea monster, correct? Yes.
I think that would be cool if it was, you know, if it worked. The sim physics made it possible.
Supported. Yeah, we're able to do that ground effect.
Hey, hard cat, altitude is your friend.
200.
100. Wolf
Yeah,
at 18 feet.
Oh god, don't tell me that, man. I'm like trying to like judge like my height here, and I'm like, I'm way too close.
Don't forget to check your barometer.
Yeah.
0.
Well, the thing is that, oh, no, okay.
Also, just be aware that the water may be flat in real life, but in the sim,
right.
Just depends
Well,
on...
there's definitely something weird that happens too when you get down below a certain altitude, like when we were flying in Death Valley last week, and nobody's altimeter, like in the aircraft, would go below like 200 feet or something like that.
Yeah.
When we were all like 200 to 400 feet below that.
Yeah.
Which is weird because I've flown the X-Cub over in the Dead Sea and it read negative altitude.
Today.
Oh no!
At first, when the sim came out.
Yeah.
Man down.
Man down.
Is that a boat over there? I can't tell.
No idea.
I'm too low to look.
You're like, I can't look. I can't. I don't know. There's like a silhouette there, so I'm gonna. I think it looks like it might be a cruise ship. Maybe.
Several ships.
Yeah, I think there's something there.
Talk about the one off to the left.
This one's dead ahead, up by Hardcat.
Oh no! People are dropping like flies into the water.
Yeah, it's so hard to judge right now.
Just keep an eye on your PSI and your altimeter, and it'll be good.
You say that, but...
But 2 people have already died, I know.
Yeah, it's definitely a cruise ship. It's moving to the right there. This one should have wake. They added wake to that traffic, boat traffic. I mean, it's still in beta, but...
Yeah, it works fine, and smoke.
No, let's take a look here. Yeah, I'm
I
gonna buzz
don't
this
see any
cruise ship
boat.
and take a look. Got one directly ahead of me.
I'm not even showing one on little nav maps.
Really?
Yeah. I thought it was kind of the same across the board for everybody. In terms of where they showed up.
Yep. Well, I can see the smoke coming from the stack. Not quite there yet, though. But I can see a thin bit of smoke coming off it. Still probably about 2-3 miles away from it. Closing fast.
I'm seeing nasty clouds ahead.
Yeah.
Very nasty.
I think it's got wake. It's hard to tell at this altitude. Let's see. It's actually moving at a pretty good clip, too. Let's see. MCS, I don't know what that is, but... it looks like it's a... nah, not really. That one doesn't have wake on it. Well, it's got something behind it, but it's not really visible wake.
If you land in front of them, they stop.
Why am I not surprised that you would know that? Had great weather the whole time in the South Island. Now we're gonna get to the North Island. It's just gonna be crap weather the whole time.
Yeah, it looks absolutely miserable.
They'd be getting pretty close.
Wellington.
Is this effectively the shortest jump you can do from South to North Island Dragons?
Yeah, pretty much.
That's not so far. I thought it was a lot further than that.
I tried to minimize the water crossing.
Yeah, because it gets tiring real quick, doesn't it?
Yeah. If it was up to Will, it would have been much longer. Is he still here? Can I still throw? Okay, you're good. Good, he's still here. I can throw him under the bus.
My boat has been doing amazingly.
I'm sure. I'm sure I am.
And if I lose my engines, hey, I'm laughing.
I mean, this thing floats. You just gotta know how to land it.
Only thing
Okay.
above the water is the Tundra tires.
But hey, Candoyan Heights is getting a lake. Well, a pond. So you can break
Really?
it there.
Nice.
Yep. Getting a little
They're not-
retention pond.
Oh.
The water runway and maybe an apron for your amphibious planes. Maybe a boat dock, we'll see.
Wind turbines immediately inland.
I see that.
Yep. There's a wind farm.
Pretty much goes up that whole side of the island.
Yeah, it looks like.
I'm also working on a Florida scenery that'll have a air race course and some more fun stuff for Stoll.
Nice.
for another Twitch streamer.
It's cool, dude.
Yeah, it's fun.
I like the shrimp.
Yeah, the shrimp on top of the yeah. And there's the one up on top of the hill too.
Yep, Prawn Ridge, and it's good stuff.
See how much I can do a slalom between these turbines here.
We'll try and fly past the prawn in Australia where it's from when we get there.
Nice.
Maybe the pineapple as well.
There's a pineapple.
Yeah, it's how cities can distinguish themselves in Australia, apparently, is they've got the big prawn and the big pineapple and the big something. I don't know. That's how they do it, I guess.
Interesting.
I tried to convince Kando to make our prawn much bigger, but he didn't think that was necessary. That's okay.
Nah.
Nah, he didn't want a 400-foot tall prawn. I was like, I'll put a big light on it. You can see it from miles, but.
We're like, okay, but you're really missing out, man.
I mean, you can see that stole drag strip from 100,000 feet up because it's so lit up, but.
Yeah.
That's what you get when you light things at night. With arena lighting.
Yeah, the chap who does the Wheeler VFR, he's looking into doing the water towers. So, you know, the water towers have like smiley faces on and all sorts from around the world.
Nice. As long as we don't go further inland, we should be okay in this weather.
That'll be next week's leg. Hopefully it's better then.
Got another wind turbine slalom course.
Cloud ceiling is 6,000 feet.
Copy that.
Are the turbines solid, like the pylons, or?
No, you can fly straight through them.
Oh, that's stupid. Lame.
Indeed.
Why would they make the pylons solid but not the wind turbines?
And why did they make the wind turbines go round but not point into the wind?
Yeah.
Had to test it just in case. You can fly through them.
Of all the things they made solid in the sim by default.
Right.
Yeah, so they make a tiny little garden shed solid, but a semi-truck is, you can fly straight through it. So, what?
Or trees. Trees should be solid.
Sometimes you do get crash detection on some trees. I've seen guys do that on the journey flights and stuff because some of them guys run crash damage and they've gotten into trees and it crashed it.
Yeah, you guess which trees.
Right, yeah. Yeah, it's
Tree roulette.
exactly.
Yeah, I just wish they were consistent, because I fly through treetops all the time. Then I'll get on battlefield and you just touch a palm frond with a wingtip in that game, and it rips your plane apart.
Right.
I mean, even in GTA 5, if you run into a tree too fast, you'll die.
You know where we're at. Oh, let's see. Okay. Oops.
Yeah, so for next week, everyone prepare to either kill, or not kill, be killed by the spots I choose, because it'll be stole heavy, stole reliant. So bring whatever plane you want, but, you know, be prepared for challenging spots, uphill, downhill, side hill, places only the insane and DN would try.
Copy that.
Upside down.
Upside down.
Yeah. Upside down landing challenge.
Yeah.
I'm bringing the DC-6.
Under a bridge, over a bridge.
I think a biplane without flaps would do nicely.
Yep. Bring the GBR3, the extra 300, you know.
Perfectly stole capable aircraft.
Perfectly stole capable aircraft, exactly. I mean, the GBR3 is pretty good. The extra 300, I don't think I've ever been able to land that without bouncing at least 12 times.
Pits is not easy either.
No. 747 is a bush plane if you want.
What a Concorde.
Yeah, the Concorde.
Concorde's great. Concorde's...
I've just seen Concorde bloody everywhere at the moment.
Yeah, well, I've seen more of them flying like a bush plane than I've seen them flying like a Concorde.
Yep. I had 2 Concordes chasing me through New York City street yesterday.
Nice.
Okay, not chasing, they actually overtook me.
It's funny to see the liveries that they're making for it.
The Tesla one's my favorite.
All TO is right now. It's just Concorde. I like the Pepsi ones.
I like the Pepsi ones, yeah. I need to see a what is it? Is it DuckTales? A livery for the goose?
Yeah. No, Tailspin.
Hellspin, yeah. I need to
Yep.
see that livery before I even consider buying the goose.
It looks like there's one for the Redux, but not for the newer one.
Yeah, I think I was working on one for the Redux, and then someone posted it, and I was like, ah, it's better than mine. So I gave up. And that was the last livery I ever tried making. Plus, scenery is way easier than a livery, so I'll stick with it.
I've run out of NOS.
Yeah, I'm just draining mine here now.
Oh, mine just ran out too.
Let's go and play with the traffic.
There's yet another asphalt runway. We're back at civilization, it seems.
Yeah, it surprised me, but didn't surprise me watching the Goose videos, just how many times they check whether they're landing on land or water, if their gear is up or down. It's like 6
Yeah.
times.
Yeah, that's a mistake you only usually make once. So.
It's like gear down, yeah. 2 minutes later, gear check, yeah. Minute later, gear check, yep, still up. I mean, it makes complete sense, obviously, because that's, like you said, one and done.
Yep.
Just so everybody knows, I'm landing on land and my gear is down. I
No.
have checked 7 times.
Are you sure about that?
One more. Yeah, gear's down.
Make it 8, just for safety's sake.
Yeah.
Yeah, but between that check and actually touching down.
Yeah,
Check again.
we're still good. Just about to touch down. Yeah, it's down.
Best
We're
to
down
reach
and
and
it's
keep you in
down.
touch.
Don't mind the confusing and very weird taxi lines. That's just unfortunate. The painted taxi lines at the end of this runway are strange, but apparently that's how it is in real life.
Weird.
Even like the downloadable, you know, the add-on on flysim.to has. It's a bit of a fictional airport that they've done with, you know, taxiways and a dirt runway and whatnot, and apparently a water runway. But the taxi lines are just like that they are in real life, I guess.
Interesting.
Oof. Not my best, not my worst. Oh, hey. Oh, I have the add-on installed. It's got these weird taxi things that are on the ground. What are those?
Out of nitrous, and I'm down a couple cylinders by the feels of this.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I had to take the dog out, and I had to use all my nitrous to catch up.
Funny. All right, guys.
All right. Hey, thanks
another
for
good one.
flight.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
thanks for coming.
Beautiful flight.
Thanks, Will, for planning it.
Thanks,
Take care, guys. Bye bye.
Excellent, guys.
It was fun, gents. See you next week.
All right. See
You
you next
betcha.
week.
Yep, take care.